Hello, Commander.
Kill House C-Store Factory. No dome. No dome on the first half. Boo. Boo. I love dome. But go ahead and give us the little breakdown of this once you're in here. Are you in here yet?
I'm on my way. I'm connecting. I can see Jet and Fishy currently scribbling all over the place, but the level has changed and reloading, and I've I've been kicked by the server for
No, no.
anti-cheat.
That's
Give me a
unfortunate.
minute. Apparently, I'm cheating.
So just to give a quick breakdown of who's
Oh
playing
crap!
who. Global Breakout is going to be Billboard Ender, Akazo, Argo, and Colin versus Who the Dog Did, Floggle, Fishy, Daddy, and Jet over on the Buckinghamshire Bandits. So, and to start off, it will be Global Breakout on the attack, Buckinghamshire Bandits on the defense. And we got a fun map here, though. It's Operation Blood Display. It's a center vault bomb. And so there can be some really goofy stuff coming on here if people just start playing memes with the doors. I wish I could trigger the door activation. You know, just sit there and open and close that thing constantly. Um, but don't think I can. I think that is beyond my powers, probably for the best. Well, here we go. We are through setup phase. Everybody's going to be running around, putting their barbed wire down. Oh, we're going to have an early door breach. Fishy being cheap. Fishy paid for his crimes. Oh, come on. My map menu just bugged out. See if we can fix that.
All right, I'm loading back in now. Hopefully, I won't get kicked for cheating.
Yeah, hopefully not. So here we go. The rush is on. Billboard has already killed Jet, and there's another kill over on the Floggo. Billboard just going ham right now. Running in with that AP-25. Breaching in, doing all that good stuff. I can only see in first-person view right now, unfortunately.
Oof. All right. Well, to give you the highlights, looks like we have a three-man attack push through club with two of the attackers still holding the rotate on lockers. Now, there is one man that is Fishy sitting in vault. He's the last man alive, but it looks like he's currently, well, dead. So never mind. I was gonna say he's thinking about his life choices as he stares at the bomb, but then Ender went in and teleported behind him and said, "Nothing personal, kid," and shot him in the back of the head.
Yeah, respawn them. I think it glitches out right now if you respawn somebody.
Looks like the attacking team, that being Global Breakout, was able to get their hands on the mop from the defending team. So be very excited to see how they're going to use that on C-Store, or even maybe hold it for Factory.
A mop and a saber combo can be pretty disgustingly brutal on Factory.
Yeah.
I'm not sure it'll play out at all on C-Store. In fact, the mop on C-Store is just, it's trash. Let's just be honest. It's,
okay.
Saber,
All right.
Saber you can make work. Saber you can make work. Okay, you go for that window breach. And
Right.
hang back. That's been tried and done, and it works all right. But when you're like holed up inside of a closet, you know, a broom cupboard that's being a defender in there, I don't know. You can use it like a shotgun, I guess. You know, the mop shotgun.
Yeah. Get no scoped. Fleeting Viper is going to be the C-Store map. Got ourselves. I hope they're not pinging us for easy extra points. Making me kind of worried. Pretty clean kind of map. They could actually, attackers could come in here, pop this, and they would have two different routes that they could go if they're really, you know, itching to make a play. I'm getting a little bit worried though, as the defenders are currently pinging out where our spawns are in terms of the casting team. Here we are up here, and they might try and throw a Molotov to say hi. Easy 4-piece. attacking team, though, setting up for what appears to be an office freezer squeeze, which would be quite powerful, all things considered, as it'll give them very good control. It'll allow them to not exactly stop the teller guy, or the person sitting in tellers, from trying to engage, but it will essentially force at least some sort of duel. It'll allow them to kind of have line of sight. And then, obviously, whoever might be hiding here in bathroom storage will have to then kind of move into storefront. Now, looks like we got ourselves some calls. Fortnite on the screen. If only casters were able to erase Heresy, then it would be a little bit better. But shout outs to Tetra, who's one of our production lads. And here we go. Fishy's still thinking about his life choices. I'm a bit worried, as I don't know if Fishy's actually here to play. He's still back in the defender spawn. So he will be spawning in with a grubber. Or grouper. Don't know.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no. Here we go. Ikazo gonna have himself the saber, so he's gonna be watching this long haul. And do we have... Okay, so they might be trying to go for... Oh, they are gonna just go for a good old breach. Alright. Jet manages to get into the tellers. Whew! Daddy gets bopped. And what did dog do? Hiding in bathroom. Oh, the wall bangs? He's standing still.
Can he get him? Can he get him?
Oh,
Can
yep.
he get him? Oh,
They
no.
checked. They checked.
Might be watching that stream too.
Oh,
Who
that's
knows?
true. That is true. Grenade goes big. Fishy gets annihilated. Jet, the last man really in any sort of position to try and make a move. Floggle now going to try and engage the attacking team, but it is 1 versus 5, and GB is going to completely roll this defensive team.
Oh, that was a little bit brutal. Danny tried to run out of that door there at the start, being cheeky. You know, he had about a quarter second before he was dead to the drone, anyways. But he was hoping to get one. Look at the damage, barely any done. Colin took like 1 tickle and then a little bit on the Argo, but other than that, oof.
I think it's a case of we saw it. I mean, Danny was really the only one that kind of engaged. Who the dog did sat in the bathroom, got wallbanged, and then murdered. Fishy was thinking about his life choices. Jet, poor Jet, was just stuck in tellers fighting for his damn life. Floggle was really the only one who had a good chance, but even then he was getting pincered from both doors at the exact same time, and that's just rough. That's just rough. So I think we really do have, it's a case of, you know, can we play against POGFISH? We have POGFISH at home. This is the POGFISH at home.
Oh no, that is just absolutely brutal right there. Oh man, I don't know if they're gonna recover from a comment like that.
It's okay. They'll see me in casual and make sure I pay for my crimes.
I hope so. Oh, POGFISH at home. Oh no, that'll be the reward for them after this tournament.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Like, so no, let's do that. Next lawless tournament, if we ever have one, POGFISH at home will be the winner tag.
Well, last map of this, at least half of the for attacking and defending of this size, we've got ourselves Secure Hermit, and again, a very wide open map. We do still have the attacking team with that the saber. Don't know. We didn't see the mop on the last round. So again, as you predicted, Byako, again, Factory, a very, very easy map for all these long range open areas. So could definitely utilize something like that. Of course, they could also just hold on to the mop just for the swagger of it.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna see anybody pick it up. There might be some weird attempt at throwing it out of the back of the car. Remember, you can do that now. You wanna take more weapons? Bring a gun out of the car, have the mop ready, fire off 1 shot, run back, grab your other gun. You can do that here. Yeah, that's the only problem with having a league with so many rules for so long, as people forget the goofy ways they can break the game.
Disgusting. Absolutely a shame. Yep.
Maybe we should just remove the rulebook for the rest of the seasons coming up.
I'll talk to some of the rivals guys and see what we can do. Yep.
But anyways,
looks like we might have a server farm push though. We've got the bomb and clacker over there, so we might actually see the power used. I mean, it does make sense, as we didn't really see any sort of NVG push on C-Store the previous round, and of course, Kill House, not exactly any power options there. So you know, it happens.
It happens.
It happens. But here we go. Mop Saber gonna be utilized for our attacking team here. And yeah, they're gonna just open up. It looks like this dock red door, and then just use that range to just punish effectively. Argo with a great little wall bang. Holy cow! Mind you, he can't even see anything, and that was pretty sweet. But Ikuzo gonna find Floggle all the way downtown in assembly, and Danny actually going pretty big, able to pick off Argo again, spawn peeking, or not spawn peeking, but looking around for options. While this is going on, though, Cullen and Ender from the western side of the map gonna go ahead and start sneaking in here. We do still have one defender sitting in office that they might not be aware of, but it looks like we got some Navy SEALs here as they're sneaking their way to the bomb. Does find what did dog do, and he's gone, and that's it. Talk about almost surgical entrance.
Is there any hope for POGFISH at home right now? Is my question.
I don't know. It's looking kind of rough.
Do they need a little bit of admin assistance maybe at some point? Think so? What do you think?
Yeah.
It'd be a real shame if a bunch of them got respawned after they were killed.
That would be a shame if they all became Jesus Christ and resurrected 3 seconds after they died.
It could happen. It could happen. We'll have to keep our eye on it though.
Every time, I don't know if our production team would be able to do it, but every time you resurrect someone, can we just get the "You raise me up"? Every time that happens, would that be doable? I don't know if we might get DMCA'd for it.
We would get DMCA'd for it.
Dang. I'll just pull it out on my phone.
I would stop helping at that point because then it would be annoying.
That's true. But the teams have switched. We got GB on defense and POGFISH at home on attack here, as we are going to be moving again back onto Kill House. This is Blood Display. Very clean and simplistic map. Again, you've got all of your critical stuff. You got the button to open vault on the west side with a lot of doors, a lot of nooks and crannies for our defenders to try and play in. And the eastern side, which has the door, and that's about it, but very open entrance. I bought a bunch of open space here in club, so obviously we'll be able to use the defenders will be able to use that space and maybe try and get some picks as it's a lot of barbed wire in vault. That's a lot of barbed wire. Oh my. Shout out to Sarms.
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 Snarmspog.
Let's see what they're gonna get up to here. Let's just being annoying in vault. I mean,
yeah,
that is a strategy. That is a strategy. It's just
it could. I mean, as long as the attackers don't take grenades, it could be viable. It could be viable. Defenders.
Imagine taking like 15 seconds to get through that door.
I mean, they could just go for this. They could just go for that crazy, only, two club, 3 vault, and then just try and hold the entire... It's such a mess on the map.
I can't even... Yeah, I know.
All right, well, Jet's going to go ahead and start putting a couple rounds through the kitchen red door here as Ender's ready with the Molotov, but actually, it looks like they are going to stack up for a kitchen. Molotov is going to go out, and great timing, immediately stop any sort of aggression from the attacking team, but Fishy's just sneaking his way into reception. We do hear the mop on Ikuzo, so they are going to go ahead and use their strongest weapon here, the mop, on their first round here, so it's going to be incredibly important the defenders are able to keep this. Cullen and Argo trying to hold off the attacker's advance. Cullen getting Fishy on the initial push. Argo's going to have to be careful, though. He's on the wrong side of the door. One flashbang could catch him out. Ender's continuing to wallbang the kitchen, even though there's no one in there. Great Molotov on the southern side, though, to try and hold that. And it looks like we're going to just be down, at least for right now, down to Danny and Floggle as they start to rotate. Oh, never mind. Dan's dead. Ah, rip. And all that's left, the man, the myth, the AFK for 2 rounds, Fishy Boy. He's going to start sneaking his way.
He got respawned in there.
Oh, he's back again!
let him die again.
He's I mean, he's got the grenade. He's got a flash. He's might catch Ender here, and he does. He's still got the grenade to work with.
Imagine being confused as to why you got to kill Fishy twice like every round.
That would be weird. Now let's talk about this here. Ikazo's only got like maybe 10 health to him. Billboard on the eastern side, probably about 75. But the problem is there's 25 seconds left. This vault door's open, and the mop gets him.
Oh, I felt it. I felt that mop hit. Oh no. Just right in the dump. Oh wow, we even got that on cam. That was.
Oh.
Well.
It seems like we tend to find the one guy who's just gonna have a really rough time in in the Lawless tournament. Poor Fishy.
Poor Fishy. The Fishy learns his lesson. He might realize that he gets respawned a whole bunch for some reason. So
he's basically Deadpool. Well, big deal. The biggest thing that I think we can take is right now it's 4-0. I don't know how that happened, but we're already at 4-0. Ikazo did manage to keep the mop alive for the defending team on their first defense round, which is a very big deal because usually taking your power weapon from either side into the first is extremely dangerous or risky because then you don't have it for potentially 2 additional rounds. But got ourselves a classic seesaw push. We got the wall charge and the clickety clack. And doesn't look like our attacking team is really too interested in going for anything in terms of a potential door charge on Shed to get yourself through storage into arcade, as we did see from POGFISH at home, or excuse me, GB in the last round. Foom is indeed Pog. Can confirm.
Foom is Pog?
Foom is indeed Pog. Man's cracked.
I'll take your word for it.
Well, the problem is.
All right. So what does POGFISH at home need?
they need like 5 sabers. they need like 5 sabers, infinite respawns, and I don't know, maybe bottomless grenades. But
that could be something there.
That could work. The just a question of whether can they get some picks.
Tetra can go give him all that good stuff.
That is true. Our production team Tetra could make some magic happen.
Tetra, you hearing us?
Tetrapog?
Tetra God?
Tetra Daddy?
Oh no.
Bless up. Bless up. Alrighty, here we go. We got 2 attacking players currently still sending text. Oh, jeez. Well, Ikazo went for the hardest spawn peek he possibly could have. Gets annihilated, and Jesus, chaos already. Where to start? Ender found Floggle in bathrooms, but we still have one attacker, that being who the dog did, in freezer. Danny currently waiting for the Molotovs, going to start making his way through, but Billboards does finally rotate on him on the attacker in office, and we have the auto shotty in attacker's hands. Doesn't matter though. Billboard's gonna be able to clean him up. 1 man left. Jet flashes himself. Saber trying to get some picks, and it's just not gonna be enough. These global breakout boys are just going hard.
Oh man, I'm only rezzing Fishy so far. I might, it's 5-0. I might give a couple lives to these good old POGFISH at home players.
They might need some help.
Just keep rezzing them until time runs out.
All right, boys. The reinforcements are here. They look just like us. They're clone troopers, son.
Apparently, Billboard has 2,000 HP. I did not do it.
Oh well, that might be it.
All right, it's getting close to the end here. We gotta help him out.
Well, maybe having Billboard not be the final end game boss of the defensive team is the the problem here.
wonder if he really does have 3,000. I haven't even checked. They're claiming it. They're claiming it.
I don't know how we could check that. Yeah.
Yeah, I just see health bars. That's it. No, I can imagine with 2,000 HP, that would just go all the way across my screen.
We're probably going to first person view, and then if I would think that it would give you like the readout on the health bar.
Oh yeah. Well, why didn't I think of that?
It's okay. I don't know how to pronounce scone properly, so it's fine.
What did you call it? Like a scony?
It's like a scony or something like that. Tetra got peeved. It's a skooma.
Disgusting. Oh gosh, no. I mean, for Brits, it pretty much is. They get real cracked out on that stuff.
Mm. Alrighty, it looks like the attacking team is asking for Billboard max HP. Or no, they're saying Billboard max HP. So accusations being thrown out here as the attacking team isn't able to fight the final boss Billboard.
Billboard final boss.
Billboard final boss.
It said 100 on my end when I looked at him, so I don't know. I think it's I think they're just missing.
Yeah.
They just need more shotguns.
Alrighty, well, bunch of the Black Tars going to be moving out here for. Oh. Go ahead and do it, Tetra. What's the worst that happened? You break the game and then what? Oh no! Oh Jet! Oh Jet! No! Oh, double smoke doesn't go through the window, so Billboard is able to one-tap Floggle. Oh, heartbreaking. Jet gonna start sneaking his way into office. He's underneath the stairs, and he's gonna have to pray for his life as final boss Billboard is ready for him. What did Dog do? Gonna be trying to sneak his way up. Ikuzo. Ready with the mop, though. Trades. Gunfight going on the outbound side. Flashbang actually doesn't get the value that it needed as the Molotov was so well timed. It actually keeps Billboard alive. That was a fantastic play. Floggle not realizing that he's still alive. Oh, there he goes. He's moving now. He's gonna grab some guns. They need to get a point on the board. We got 4 attackers, though, currently hiding behind the car as Ender and Ikuzo just currently pinning them down. Ooh.
Time is going to start becoming a factor here.
Oh, yeah.
Playing it out like this.
They're basically playing like a game of paintball or airsoft. It's just a case of you gotta be super smart, but you gotta be time conscious. But the problem is there's only 40 seconds now left on the clock. Billboard continuing to get these trades. He finally goes down. The raid boss is dead. Push, boys, push. Another great Molotov, though. These defenders are just ready for it. 28 seconds. No. And it's just a case of these attackers are just trying to find locations, but Colin holding this incredible angle here. Fishy gonna try and he gets Ender. Doesn't realize that Colin's still in the corner. Colin versus Daddy. Daddy's just saving.
It really is the Tower Defense Edition. Oh no.
And boom goes the dynamite.
Well, 6-0. It's
Yabe.
Let's go big or go home right now for the admin abuse. We gotta help him out.
I agree.
Oh, Daddy couldn't see apparently. I don't know what happened to him. Can we possibly let it go to a 6 or to a 7-0?
I honestly don't think so. That probably wouldn't be it wouldn't be entertaining, you know. I think I'm a funny guy, but that's just the narcissism talking. And then there's gonna be like 15 clips of me saying the wrong thing in a highlight reel.
I hear that.
Alrighty. Dome. The teams.
Who needs planning?
Who needs planning? Honestly, we've got GB. Yeah, we got GB on defense. POGFISH at home on attack. This is do or die for POGFISH at home. They need to figure out what kind of, Okay, question. This is something I learned from a coworker of mine just a couple days ago. Apparently, maybe it's just like a disgusting American thing, but French fries in a milkshake. Have you ever heard of that?
Only if it's from Wendy's.
From Wendy's. Okay, so people do this. I've never heard of this, and I'm thinking like, that's disgusting.
It's not like in the milkshake.
No, you like dip it. You use the milkshake as like a flavoring, but like, that's what I'm thinking. I'm looking at this and going, man, you're just like sticking your whole hand in the milkshake and swirling around some fry to try and get that. I'm like, I don't know, man.
It's just the tip, my friend.
Yeah, well, right now it's the whole shaft as POGFISH at home are just seizing up on the attacking team here.
Just the tip and only for a minute.
Disgusting. Anyways, Floggle. Oh, this map is just a mess. All right, so Praetorian's rushing. We're gonna have Floggle trying to figure out how to get in. I can't tell where anything is. Bomb is in observation, and they're gonna go ahead and smoke green door. Colin's gonna try and hold down the firing button, but maybe if one of these POGFISH boys would stop seizing up on the map and actually play, we might actually get a point out of them here. 5 attackers still sitting. Argo's gonna go for a spawn peek now. That's just aggro, bro. Two. Oh.
Ooh, there's one kill. Finally.
Hang on.
I'm just gonna pop them respawns as fast.
I was gonna say, was that the first kill that we've seen POGFISH at home actually get?
No, they've had a few.
No, they've had a few. Okay, they've had a few. Okay. Dan asking for HP. I don't know. They got infinite respawns, and they're trying. At this point, it's just a matter of how many magazines does DB have. And we're gonna try and hold. He gets Floggle again. This kill feed is immaculate. Ikizo gonna try and hold his own. This is basically the Alamo here, as we've got Billboard and Ikizo trying to hold, but it's just there's so many attackers. There's just so many. Ikizo gets him again. The defuse is going out. Here we go. Can he get the quick peek? No, he can't get it in time. And finally, the kill feed is insane. I think they still trade. I'm fairly confident DB managed to still trade evenly or positive against this horde of attackers.
That was just a little bit ridiculous. Just to get him one round on the board. Ender is just like, this is some bullshit. Yeah, I'm sorry, dude. Yeah, it's just, it's supposed to be a 5v5 game. You're playing 10v5 right now. So.
Yeah, what a flex. How many people did you kill this round? Oh, 4. Oh, how about you? 3. Wait, what?
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Well, that's something we've all done in like games where it's just, CS:GO or something. You're on Dust 2, and you just see the entire team come through the long door. So you're just like, there's 8 of them at least. And it's just like, dude, it's 5v5. You're like, no, I counted right.
Well.
So they got one on the board.
They got one on the board. Let's go. We got this. This is the beginning of the comeback, boys.
Look,
Dan
the
asking for the
talk is getting real.
Oh, I've got it disabled. How bad is it?
Oh, it's fucking great.
Oh, classic. Looks like the attackers.
I would give mops. If I could, but it kind of breaks the game.
I was gonna say, I like that the only way POGFISH at home can win is by basically holy intervention. This is kind of making a classic World War II meme. This is like the Germans' defense against the Russians. It's not a matter of how many Russians the Germans, or it's not, what is it? It's not a matter of like the Russians actually getting kills. It's a matter of how many Russians can the Germans kill before they run out of bullets.
I mean, you're not wrong. It's just once they figure it out that it's just human wave attack.
Yeah.
That was it.
Oh, they should. They'll be able. Yeah, they'll probably play a lot more kind of stale, maybe, or hardcore. They'll probably want to be like, hey, just gotta throw some Molotovs and just wait for the next guy to come in.
So here we go. It's gonna be a 6-1 scoreline. Let's see if they can get another one in. All eyes on how long
I hear.
These guys. What do we think? Just at least one more round of infinite respawn.
I would say let's give each person 2 respawns. I mean, if they can hold off if they can genuinely hold off a 5v10, I think they deserve the W. Smoke goes out, gonna try and hold something. I'm not too confident as to what that was for. Ender's gonna drop the barbed wire. Floggle finds Billboard though, and Colin for his trouble. Very nice. So 2 defenders already down. Was this the rally they needed?
Legitimate round.
Yeah.
They just needed a confidence boost. They think they're invincible now, and they're just popping off frags.
That might be the case. The best offense is one where you do not fear death, but they really should. And here comes 4 put.
Molly.
Wall.
Oh,
Jet had the wall breach. I don't know what he was planning to do with that. But
he toasted himself up there.
Yeah.
Here comes Fishy on the back of the Kazo.
Ooh, they're trying to find him, and he's still alive. He's still alive. Like, holy cow. Okay, Argo finds the saber, and Ixo's gonna have himself. They're asking for the res is already disgusting. So they're set up here for the kitchen push. Jet gonna start sneaking his way in here. Flashbang goes out. It's gonna let him know that he's here. And there's a... God, that crossfire was so clean. Holy cow. These guys are ready for these Russians. And now it's Dan's turn. 40 seconds left. Can they hold out against infinite respawns?
I'm filtering them in nice and slow so that they just go in one at a time.
Well, there was only 26 seconds left. Great Molotov to try and slow down this push. Dan trying to chase down Argo. And Ixo's going to go for the rotate. Fishy's going to try and just stick the bomb here. And, they're set up. Does Fish look for the rotate? They're going to get it. They do get him. Oh, that's not the saber. Hang on, 10 seconds left. This is actually getting pretty close. Argo's holding the bomb hold of his lifetime. 4 seconds left. Foggle's going to try and touch it. 3, 2, they get it. Argo almost clutched it, even with God on the attacker's side. On God, bro.
What was that down to? Under half a second, I would say. Easily under half a second. But unfortunately, all good things must come to an end, and my benevolence has seemingly expired.
They didn't bless up.
I only had about, I think, 15 respawns in me, and pretty sure those have been used up at this point.
Dang.
Yeah. It's like you go to the arcade and you got pocket full of quarters.
Yep.
At a certain point.
Yep.
At a certain point, that pocket runs dry, and you're just sitting there like, well,
guess
no
I'm
more
done
fun.
here.
No more fun.
Well, that was fun. Yeah. I'm just.
I mean, if anybody needs to know, it was basically that they POGFISH at home used the contra code. Is what happened.
That must have been yep.
Yeah.
What's impressive though, and again, credit where credit's due, GB have been doing phenomenal. These 2 rounds where they literally have the world against them. I mean, Argo in that last round did phenomenal to hold that. I mean, it was literally a case of they couldn't even get enough people to the bomb in time, and they were killing them so fast. You might have something, but we have admins. Yeah, but not anymore. They're gonna look towards God and say, God, please bless up, and God's gonna dab on them. It's gonna hurt.
What would happen if I just threw Argo into spectator, and you can just be like, wait, what? I can see everything.
Would be interesting. Would he still be able to play?
What would you rather have? Just like infinite respawns, or somebody in spectate on your team?
I don't know, because I feel like that's more BM when they're currently down 6-2. I know you're talking Argo on the attack side.
Yeah.
We could cherry pick one of their players and just force the defending team to just have to watch.
And isn't the voyeur mode engaged?
Alrighty, let's take a look at the teams here though. So, Global Breakout gonna have some pretty standard loadouts. A couple barbed wires gets utilized. Molotovs again. They're probably expecting the the Russian frontal assault, and it does look like that frontal assault's going to actually be coming from the skylights here. Floggle does have the saber. Jet playing a... Is Jet playing pacifist? Oh no, he's got a pistol. Okay, he's got a pistol.
Let's say, not entirely pacifist. They might actually be out of guns from all the respawning they did.
Oh, that's a good point. That's a very good point. Well, they do manage to catch Ixo, one of the hard carries here for the GB team. Flash goes out. Colin's ready in the office. Fishy's not going to be able to find too much with it for his troubles, but this four-man push here in storefront, Argo still manages to find at least one, even though Floggle was sitting there with the saber watching tellers, and Billboard managed to trade him out. So this defense team is putting up an amazing stand here. It's 2v2. Bomb's gonna start getting touched. Floggle's gonna get sprayed, but he doesn't get wall banged. Fishy gonna hold the defense. Freezer, hang on, down to the 1v1. Floggle gets him, and they actually do it. They do it.
That was a legit round.
A legit
round.
Let's go! POGFISH at home getting their first win on the board after technically 6 rounds of hard L's and then 2 rounds of God's intervention. They managed to get themselves on the board. The biggest concern, though, is the utility. I don't think that they have any more weapons. We should be switching, though, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we should be switching. So they'll have defensive weapons this time, so we'll be able to switch them out. But it's gonna be tough because there are no more bad guys in Killdome. There's only 5 of them, and the recruits, they got plenty of recruits. There's real bullets.
Imagine being the armory officer, and you're just like, you used how many guns on one tour of duty?
Yes.
Like, all of them. All of them. Like literally all of them. Like, yeah. Yes.
Yes. Weapons master. I used all the gun.
How carefully would be the appropriate answer to that.
Alrighty. Well, it is now 6-3. We have 2 rounds technically left. To get these guys. We got 3 more rounds that we gotta get these guys tied up on here to see even just a tie. But I think we kind of know where this is gonna go, depending on how spicy POGFISH at home manage to hold their defensive rounds. Time to gear up. Okay, so this is. Oh, I was gonna say very very power play here to wall breach into pit over lava. I mean, it's kind of badass. I gotta say, if you're gonna wall breach castle, jump, and then do like a 360 spin and then land on the pit walkway to try and push for ops. That's pretty badass. Anyways,
I'll give a cookie for that.
Anyways, we got ourselves auto shotty on Fishy and mop on Jet, so they're gonna be whipping out all the power weapons here for their first round. They know the importance of taking this first round. Auto shotty on Fishy, gonna be holding the green doors while we've got Jet in obs, probably to try and hold that red door. Absolutely no interest to try and defend castle, which depending on whether or not GB is actually going to be trying to push for castle is going to be entirely up to them. But this defense team holding the west side. But it is going to be an east side push, and here we go. Only Floggle's really aware of it. Molotov is actually pretty clean. That flew right through that open window. Argo gets completely destroyed, though, as the conga line of attackers moving into pit here. Fishy's going to start sneaking around. He's going to get the door open, and none of these attackers are aware of this rotate. Billboard isn't ready for him. Auto shotty gets him, and now there's only 2 attackers left.
Oh, no. Fishy's gone down on the back line, but they're making it work.
They did it.
Fish at home comes through.
Yeah.
Another legitimate round.
Let's go. All right, so they can recover the saber, and then if they actually care enough about Fishy, they could try and grab the auto shotty if they really want to, and that'll be all power weapons in the hands of POGFISH at home.
Remember, we only helped them out for like 2.5
rounds.
rounds.
It's whatever.
Yeah, come on.
Potato,
nothing new.
potato, respawns. You know, it's whatever.
But now, on the part of our friends over there on the other side
Mm-hmm.
that have been screwed over again and
Mm-hmm.
again, global breakout, need to
Mm-hmm.
just go, wait a minute. We can
I
actually beat these guys, but
I
we
think we
totally
need to
goofed that
spread the
around.
love. What do you think, Biako?
Throw a few
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
respawns over to global breakout.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
I think it'd be fair because then you know chats can be like, oh, that's so unfair. Manabu side, you're just favoring Pogfish at home because they're throwing.
Yeah, we can maybe throw them a respawn
We
or
gotta
two.
level the playing field just a little bit, you know. Maybe give Ikuzo or Argo a respawn. Chat. One in the chat if you want to give Ikuzo an extra life. Two in the chat if you want to give Argo an extra life.
Ooh, there we go. Yeah,
There we go. Let chat decide. Let chat decide.
Chat knows best.
Yeah, of course. Have you seen the big brain IQ in chat? Every time I go around a corner and I get murdered by the auto shotty, chat knows best. Like, yo, you should have just flashbanged, or why didn't you wallbang the others? Just wallbang, bro. Chat knows best. They're so smart, dude.
I'm just telling you, when I get killed in games, it's not because the other player was better than me. It was just because of fucking bullshit.
Of course. It's ping. I didn't miss that headshot. It ping.
So legitimately, I have seen like people teleport around the game before.
Oh
It's
yeah.
just
Oh
like,
yeah.
which SCP am I fighting right now? Like, holy crap.
That's yeah. I've had a couple cases where I was like, you know, you click on a guy with the mop and then he just teleports like forwards or backwards. Like, wait, hang on. Okay, all right. Well, you know, I don't know. I think we need to kind of level load this now. That we are being targeted. I'm being targeted. I'm being personally attacked here. That kill feed is nuts. But, you know, ironically enough, this does kind of pull the Pogfish at home. Oh god, it doesn't matter. Hang on. Vengeance. We do have two attackers from the west side working their way through. And, well, it's 2-on-2. What did chat say about the respawns?
I think we're just gonna give it to Ikazo because Argo's still up right now.
That's true. That's true. Well, there's one man left. Two boys left. Three boys left. Fishy isn't aware that he's got his stuff. He's back in the game. Oh, now hang on. Fishy's aware of it. Argo completely claps Daddy. 2-on-2 again. Fishy down to like 3 HP. Hootie dog do. Almost full. Oh no. Also incredibly low. So 10, maybe 30 HP collectively. Billboard sneaking around. Ikazo's he's trying to figure out which loadout he wants, I think. Or maybe he's just waiting to load back in. Billboard sneaking his way into lockers here. Gonna look. He does hear the noise. Finds one. All that's left is who the dog dude. He's gonna start touching the bomb. He's looking for that last man. Sees the door. Starts to wallbang. Gotta reload. He's gonna start sticking it to try and force. Oh. Fat rotate, but the bomb gets defused. Or not. Hang on. He 100'd it. Dad? Oh. All of GB just died.
That's unusual.
Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Stinky. Defenders win. Dang, and Billboard did a pretty good job at clutching that, actually. Oh boy. Well, Billboard's got quite the job here for this next round. It's 1v5. He's got to find 5 attackers on. We just went into Kill House, so we should be moving into C-Store, I believe. No, don't. No, yeah, C-Store. It's gonna be tough. I don't know. It's gonna be quite tough to get him. Whew, that's quite the order. Oh,
Oh, disconnected.
server has died. Rip. Ladies and gentlemen, we have broken the server, and we're gonna have to get a rehost here.
We'll be back in just a minute here. We'll see what's going on.